Welcome to a new game called the Banner Saga. This game is a mix of King's Bounty and any of Telltale games, for example Game of Thrones. Those two games are my two favorite games so far that I played, and I hope this will be one also. So let's get started. The gods are dead. In their wake, men and giants survive through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Now, in an era of growth and trade, life goes on. Only one thing has stopped: the sun.
Að sjá dreggjan á ferli neðan vor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Komið í höllina miklu! Skýst ég leyfa oss að syngja!
So that was our intro to the game. Looks fun.
Hverfið á braut! Engan eigi ég hlut að máli þessu!
You arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are looking at tougher fights than they bargained for. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Click the check mark to continue. Those portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your IOIs are blue. The enemy is red. It's your turn to act. Movement happens before action. The ring shows your shield banner is active. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Some characters fill more tiles than others. The horned allies are the race of giants called Warrow, who takes up 4 tiles each, while human fills a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Click on the tile you want to move to, then click checkmark to confirm. Move your shield banner here to get him to into attack range. Sorry for that, I had to go to my browser, but now I'm back. So move your shield banner here to get him into attack range. To target an enemy, click the tile on which they stand. How white tiles are blue, the enemy are red. Target this enemy now by clicking his tile. You can choose either attack their enemy's strength or break his armor. The number beneath each icon, 2 or 5, shows the damage you will do to that stat. Strength counts as both health and damage. The loss of 2 strengths means now you do 2 less damage. His strengths fall to 0, the character falls in battle. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by break attack. By breaking armor, you open them up to take more damage in the future. The enemy has only 5 strength remaining. The strength attack will kill him. Click the fist now to attack his strength, then confirm your choice. He is down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate, even if you are outnumbered. Despite being at full strength, Chieftain will do a little damage against you, your shield banner with high armor. Now it's Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range of those enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is a limited resource. Use it wisely. By clicking on gold tiles, character can move faster than usual, at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Red pushing tiles beneath your enemy shows how close you are to get to his range. Move your Warhawk into attack range now. Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability that gives him a unique advantage. Click on Warhawk's tile to access his ability. Click your character's tile will bring up all of his combat options, including move, ability, attack, and end turn. Click purple ability icon now. The ability description appears in the tooltip below. The Warhawk's Tempest allows him to swarm multiple enemies at once. Select an enemy, then confirm your choice. That made quick work for the chieftain bodyguards. Then there is one enemy left. Players enter pillage mode. During pillage, every character moves in order, and there is no more guaranteed turns. Check initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest to regain 1 willpower. The chieftain will rest his turn. Looks like chieftain in some trouble. His shield banner won't be able to finish the job with his normal attack, but willpower can use to boost your damage. Click on the chieftain tile to attack. Click the fist, then the stars above the fist to add willpower. The number of stars available each turn are determined by your exertion stat. You will see the damage number go as you add willpower. Click star and then green check mark to kill this enemy. And we won.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his last. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I'm in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
So that was our tutorial. Chapter 1. Only the sun has stopped. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the great hall. He cuts to the chase. Eric, steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. You been, isn't it? Option 1, it is. Option 2, I'm just here for the tithe. And option 3, what do you want? I'm going to be a nice guy and going to say it is. The governor tells me you're being given us a hand. 1. Seems a bit chaotic around here, Eric. 2. What do you have in mind? And 3. I didn't exactly agree. The best options are 1 and 2. I'm going with 2. Scoffing that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered after you took out the chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Click the market tent to visit the merchant. Let me handle this. You meddle through the rows to open face houses and road stalls. Covered canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular bunches as you approach. Had, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The Scoffing's chieftain laid about an hour ago had. So when you tell me was rat anus as the rest of them crowd back into, nobody going to try to kill you this time. They don't talk to me. Option 1. Eric, need some help here. Option 2. I don't have patience for this. And option 3, say nothing. I'm going to ask for help. I had a change of heart. I hope you do give us a hard time. Had sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Wait, just why one of these? If everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money? Yeah? Option 1. Need to meet him. Option 2. Pay him. And option 3. Do nothing. I'm going to intimidate him. Your motions to Gunev, your enormous bodyguard, who looms over the man like a snake over a mouse. Gods, Eric, laying on it on a bit heavy, don't you think? Where are the Scoffings? Noble man, up by East Wall. But that was a month ago. What's I now? Had skulls away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hobo, disappearing for a while until he blows over your figure. Your bodyguard step forward. Are we done here? Conilf. We are wearing green bags. At the green hole? No, just brought them while you were walking around. Why? Option 1, you look like a frog. Option 2, no reason. And option 3, they look good. Because he's my bodyguard, I'm going to say look good. Because I don't need any troubles. I'm glad you care. Conilf goes off to look at more stuffs. Eric, the man of yours seems unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust head, but he used to be scoffing. If they're licking their wounds, they probably gone to old hunt, not the new ones. Nobleman is mad, how? Best I can tell, the name ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of those cows in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Option 1. Should we have an approach of some sort? Option 2. Where is the place again? And option 3. After this, I'm done here. Okay, option 1. What a luxury. Come on, you already mopped up worse today. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. That was the usual tithe. I remind him. And we're going to Mead House. We have 100 days of supplies. And a great morale. 5 renown. We have 32 barrels. I thought we have only 3, but okay. You arrive in front of what must be a nobleman. A few minutes later, Eric approaches. He's a wealth-beaten man introduced as Volgard. I'll point him out, Eric says over his shoulder. Ready? Option 1. Let's get it over with. Option 2. You're walking through the front door. And option 3. Arrest city with this one out. Okay, let's be optimistic here. Let's get it over with. As this guy says, that's the spirit, says Volgar. Oh, he's Volgar. Okay, here we go. Volgar's wooden front door opens so hard it won't close again without repair. As he enters the hall, Eric is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. White eye, drunken scoffings, scramble to find their own weapon, turning tables and mad stains in the process. And as the battle approaches, we're outnumbered here. So, this is Eric. Yes. I want to deploy him here. Here is this guy. I forgot his name. Volgard. I'm going to put my strong guys in this fashion order. This guy will be really good against group guys. I played Lito and this guy is the best guy over here. So I'm just going to put him in the middle. Okay, I'm ready. Battle. I can do 4 damage over 6. But I will use all of my willpower. I'll take it. Okay, I can do stone wall. How much damage does he do? 6. A stone wall blocks 3 damage. No, not worth it. I can break a shield later. Oh, he actually has 2 more willpower. Great. I will kill that guy. 1 damage. Seriously. Oh, he did that shield damage. That's okay. This is a melee guy. Also, what is he using? Rally. Gives 2 power to an ally in range. I don't use that right now. Down here. Attack. He has really good shield or what? Oh, he has a shield wall. You break his shield. Oh, this guy. This guy will be shreked. What does this do? But I guess I can't use it. Attack. You do only 4 damage, but okay. Okay. Oh, we can go that far. Oh, I can't do anything. Then turn. Yes. Okay. For an 8. I will kill this guy. Seems reasonable. Oh, those 2 guys are together. They got a bonus if I remember correctly. Okay, 3 damage. Ah, so close. 1 HP. Oh, he killed his own guy basically. You use it like that. Okay, killed another guy. Oh. Why gonna be so rude? See, he's really overpowered. He does 10 damage. And this guy has full shield on. I already have plans for him. Oh, he's so rude. 5. I don't like 5 damage, I'll do 7. Why you surrounding Eric? He's a nice guy. Really? Just kidding. And why those guys are sitting there just looking? Strange, but okay. Okay, 3 damage, 8 damage. Okay, I can do 4 damage to this guy. 3 damage to this guy. It would be more worth to go here. Attack, 4 damage, 5 damage. Oh, we actually deflected an attack. 4 and 5. Ah, why are you no longer that strong anymore? Oh, you basically got owned. That's why. They're in bad position. I can't use Tempest yet. Seriously, 1 damage. Four. I'll just kill this guy. Because why not? No, 5 health. 5 health. Okay, he better run now. 90% chance. Okay, we actually got it. Lucky for us. I hope our green guy doesn't die, because she's really strong. 4 damage. Okay, it's pillage now. Okay, now we will own him. Ah. Okay, 3 damage. I won't break his shield because he's basically the last guy. And still our turn. 60%. Oh yes. Oh, he actually will be promoted. That's actually perfect for us. You guys promoted. How much renown? Oh, 11 renown, that's a lot. It's basically 33 supplies if you need them. Okay, there's a where our gods are damned. So I got to wash off his blood. Eric is looking out to the hull windows out in the bay. A fleet's longship approaches with the sails on both reds and blues. One banner I know well. Bonnier. Next to Warrow, kingship, last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guess. See, what I deal with all day long. Things make a little more sense. You hoped I'd have steak insane, everything fine here. When a row guests arrive. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the great hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor? No, Eric, or what is it? I'm going to be a nice guy and say what is this. If you happen to stow our guests down in the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Volgard hustle from mid-house to the credit. Eric tosses to the barkeep a Sparta silver for the mess. You give an apology, shrug, and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. Oh, we're already 26 minutes in. Nice. Okay, here are our guests. We're going to go to the docks, and it's still kind of a tutorial. Chapter 1 is really short. Okay. Wagner. A familiar bar steps onto the docks. In your mind you recall much younger version trampling on a house of Grotham, abundant in purpose. God's Aben, evil looking ancient. Comes with being old. And if there is Wagner, there must be a Hakon. Was there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor are stupid. Audiocts? At what age do you lose a sense of shame? John Rudd demanded it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grotham. Speaking of, I had the sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Aberan, in fact. And got for it. Hakon motioned to the other ships in the bay, sails still floundering. Golden Wolf had embraced on dread, the king of man, or someone on his behalf. The king weeps. The king's son, Ludin. Don't you know, Scrivener? We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances there those days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. When you're going to go to Grotham, I have this distinct feeling I have finished my business in Strand, and was heading to there myself. We should, Caraman. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but that'd just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is Prince of Delight to behold. Where is Mogr? Hakon. Have him find a place to put the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A house giant departs in the wake. You recognize a few, others are stranded to you. I guess I'm off to find Mogr. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be alone. The young prince of man ambles from his ship. He brushes off tunic, scanning for beach, his low eyelids. Ludin looks for the world of soldier boy who grew up putting legs from spiders. The long road back to Grotham should be more interesting than most years, you think. We're 30 minutes in. So far I like the game. So let's continue. Werner suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of your governor's men as a great hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Wagner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to Prince she spoke so highly of. Click a talk icon to convince with one of your heroes. Okay, which one we should talk to? Spearman is terrible. I know that for sure. Scrivener. You find Hakon in the madhouse surrounded by other Warrow. Strand is no stronger to Warrow, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for the flagon? Wagner, the one who agreed to pass up the drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre? Every day I make rounds collecting taxes. Every year is the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? Then I got here the great hall was already full of bodies. Get a few more. Ah, humans. I guess if I only lived as long as York's fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon lets a sleep low chuckle, and Ivarro could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through a dredge at Faulkner's side in the Second War, regularly since then. Down here, I'm glorified bodyguard. You might have a point, just another reason to get back to Gotham. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the madhouse becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. Okay, we have to talk to Spearman. Or we can go to Great Hall. I'd rather talk to Spearman first, but I think this goes just to a mission. Is it the right place? You find Prince at an inn. Guards back in the building, including a sharp-eyed Warrow who must be working for looting. A woman and red eventually waves you over standing nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. Yes, you're with Wagner? I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagner a long time. I'll be joining you back to Gotham with my guards. Ludin looks up the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king carrying tithe to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Just to introduce myself. I hope to learn more about you, or free. I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. Just to introduce myself, because I don't want to be bored by history of him. You collect taxes for what territory is? A true pleasure. Yes. An awkwardness hangs in the air like a thick fog. You take opportunity to depart. Okay, we're going to Great Hall now. In the dawn you're broken by delivery goods. Actually, a day passed, so we woke up. You're broken by delivery of goods. At least you think it's a dawn. Dawn, hard, Tobu sun never moves. The governor crest adorns the supply ledgers, and they're just as promised. To your mild surprise, you wonder if Eric had anything to do with that. Oh, we got one here now. Regards takes treasure wagon down to the gate. Wagner is already there. A vibrator looting, and his men appear groggy and disinterested. Wagner steps forward. Wagner, quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy and courage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. We have only one option, so we're ready. You follow Mogger and join the others. Usually, the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath, and that's not heard. Perhaps the governor expects you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It's more a strand as a whole, you think. So we're leaving. A good place to stop, but I'm going to go over to next chapter because a couple minutes away. Wait, where did like 30 hours of our day's supplies go? Guess you saw them for renown. That's logic. And every day that passes we have a chance to encounter some random event. Right now. Oh, I actually guessed it. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Mogger, cracking open a madcocks. From our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with ridiculous laughter. In the mid passes through camp. Drink little, drink a lot, toast to Wagner. I think the drink is poisonous. I have a strange feeling. So just toast. You raise your drink, toasting the lines between man and world. The others join in. Lucian's expression is like a stone wall, but the eyes will laugh at your aspirations. Eventually you sit down beside Wagner. Chat with Wagner, drink merrily, go easy on drink. I'm going to chat. Thanks for speech, slugs Wagner. I think he's not happy. Okay, we're going to our camp now, or no? Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Mogger. I thought he damned the governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of the entire family? He tried, and he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I'd rather give the job to you too, because there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happened after the business with looting? Hopefully the boy goes back to Haberrang on his own, and I can take out some frustration on range or something. Starting to sound like Hakon. You don't like the life of deployment. Haha, don't you miss the fight, Euban? You done your meat instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head. There is no great joy in killing Dredge, but then, pretty sure this nonsense is some kind of hymn between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be, warriors would follow you for what you're done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Or is it? Or is it because I'm the next in line? Those swines are getting muddy, old Warrow. They've always been muddy. Wagner stares into the campfire, lost in thoughts. You leave him to it. 40 minutes. Okay. You rise groggily. The campfire is a casualty of merriment. Mogger is already kicking warriors awake, and you spot Luigi shaking your directions. His sidesteps sleeping bodies. But to wake up, you nudge Wagner. You're needed. So what do we need him for? It's looting, always pleasure. You look very rested. Wagner released a caged yawn, then received a hand-eye stare in return. How long to grow them? We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on the map. So we'll see a map now. great if this game will ever load. Okay, finally. World map. Use the map to look around. A portrait icon shows where your caravan is in the world. You can also tap on any location to get some history about it. Then you're done with the map, tap X on the bottom of the screen. Pretty interesting. Oh, this is better. So here's our guys. I played little, and the next chapter will start right here. It's still in March, and we're going to go here to Frostworld. So I want to know some history, but I don't want to bore you guys to death, so continue. We head north, then east past the forts. Gortham, far from start. Going to be a long march. You should have Drake last night looting. Why not take the ships from Sky Mirstrad? What's the point of marching? Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would cheer up the longships. Too bad though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Sky Mirstrad. House like sunken city crawling with dredge prints. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers. Looting sailed through the nose, a poor disguise for his contempts. He turns and baits aside as the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke your anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'd be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. 13. Got a shorter week than Hakon. Thanks, Morgan. Let's get moving. Another half day to Thunder if we're lucky. Camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travels, you can enter camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the travel HUD. While camp in the town, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in the hero stand. You can buy standby using the rest stand. The rest will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out characters in the mock battle. Tap leave on the bottom of the campsite where you're ready to go back to the road. First we're going to go to Hero's Stand. We have an upgrade if you remember. For this guy. Click on ability to learn about Tempest. So what each one does. Here's a section, amount of willpower, we need to upgrade this badly. Break is direct damage, strength, armor, and ability. Okay, how many? Okay, promote. Build higher stats, increase your item rank. Continue. Confirm. Do I have any items now? Okay, 2 points. Those two stats are the best to max out first. And this one is also really important, at least in my opinion. I forgot, what does that break shield? Yes. Confirm. I can use 2 willpower on him. Nothing interesting, nothing. Oh, it shows how many people you have to kill with this guy in order to upgrade him. Pretty interesting. Here, rest. It's basically the end of the day. Okay, we're rested. For no reason, actually. Train. What does train do? So you basically train to do battles. Train tents. The train tents allow you to test your party against a team of clansmen of equal power. The training fights never injure your allies or grant renown, but they do let you test strategy in safety. The trainer will give hints about pain effectively, and has something to say about each ability. Come here to test out new characters as they join you. Tap and training stop button at any time. So we'll locate our guys right now. Okay, we're going to do a surrounding tactic. I don't know why. We're going to surround them. Okay, we're ready. What does this guy say? Concentrate your mind, wanders a little, and death will find you. Good hint. Oh, he has a lot of health. But now we have 2 willpower, so we can destroy him. Enormous. Hit them hard enough, and their friends will feel it. Oh, interesting. 50%. Now I'm break his shield. This guy is really bad in my opinion. He's useless. 6 damage. And we use like all of our willpower. What does this do? 100% to get 1 strength and break target. Break heavy impact. So we'll break his armor and nothing else. And we don't have any willpower, but we can do 6 damage. Oh, we actually have 8 damage. Okay, he's 1 kill. Oh, he used stone wall. That's terrible. We have to hit him for 6 damage if we want to kill him this turn. I can't go far enough. Bring the pain. Can't use it and turn. 4 damage. Oh, what? What? I feel the pain now. Because of stone wall. Okay, 3 damage. Haha. Stone wall didn't help you. Okay, our king will die. Because he's really good at this game. Okay, he died. Don't waste time leaving scratches, then that breaks their armor. That's what basically I did. And now he's 1-shot kill. Oh, no? Rare. I don't have any willpower to use ability. Oh, I forgot about this guy. This guy won't do anything this battle. Oh, I hate this ability. H8. Hate. I will kill him right now. 10 damage. It's okay with me. Okay, it's Pooch now. Now he will die. So, this guy is terrible. Okay, we finished training, so we can leave now.
Winterfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
So, we're almost arrived to the final battle of this chapter. My Harburg, that's a lot of warfare I'm missing, cattle. What? Couple days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself until he thinks that you aren't here for his behalf. Where have you cattle gone? Don't know. My boys seen men up in the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Scout things out here maybe. Could they have Varro working for them? Not from the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get his camp set up. The pleasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting about his caravan sets up tents. I'll be there no more than a day. There's silver from any food you get. For hundreds of warros? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You're thinking squatting. Not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up. Hear that? Where's looting? It's faint. Sounds like frightening and something else. Hakon takes off on a run. Looting got captured, as always. Oh, he's alone. Great. Click on tile will automatically make a path, but you can also set waypoint. Click once to make a waypoint. Also take the next waypoint. This is often useful and you need to avoid certain tiles. That confirms the move. Spearman can attack diagonally and up to tiles away. Click the top banner to compare. Okay. Armor blocks attacks on strength. For each enemy higher than your strength, there is 10% chance that attack will be deflected. Notice a chance to hit shown above this attack button. Attacks the enemy's strength. I can't use willpower. Deflect. Deflect attacks do no damage. From here on out, you will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damage in both strength and armor is equally important. Okay, he died. Told you he's terrible. Okay, 1 damage. What does it do? I already forgot, but I will use it. Oh, not bad. 1 shield and 2 health. This guy won't do anything. Literally. He can't do anything. So yeah. Let's... Okay, Tempest won't be useful. 2 willpower, 3 damage. Or free shield, Oh, he attacks the best guy, as always. No, break for shield. If he kills this guy, we basically gets W. Brings the pain. 2 shield was not worth it. Because he's really damaged now, he can't do anything. Oh, he died. Our best guy died. That sucks. But now this guy is also dead. He can't do anything. 7 damage. Or 4 on each one. You break, free shield on you. This guy will finish off. Okay, then whenever enemy falls in but 1 willpower, star will be added to your horn. His horn will give you 1 willpower to active ally. Brings the pain. What does it do? I forgot. Break damage. Only 1 target. Okay, 6 and 8. I can't use more than 1 willpower. This guy kind of sucks. And our best guy, he dies like instantly because he's really good. And enemies just want to kill him. Oh, promote this guy. Okay, it's pillage now. He will die now. Finally. Bye bye. 1 renown from killing that guy. Sir, I'm so sorry that they kill. Okay, promotion. This guy. How much? Renown. 5 renown. Trash. I'm trying to get yourself killed, Ludin. What are you doing? I was trying find Jane A. Trying to get a shot in between the plates. Never seen a range before, boy? What kind of idiot breaks their armor first? Where did they come from? You didn't even see them. They were just there. Hakon goes to where Wagner lies face down. The future War King lies motionless aside from the spreading pool of blood. Wagner's dead. But is that our really good guy? That sucks if he's died. Here, we're here now. Like I told you. So it's chapter 2 now. Where did that thing come from? Shh, stay close. I think it saw us. Oh, it saw. Aww. It saw a poor deer. We will have to kill him now before we will end this episode. It's been an hour already. I'm going to place them closer. Portrait to see abilities. Mark prey, no. Attack. I'll just wait out. I will rest to get 1 willpower. Oh, here's that deer. Poor guy. We'll go here. Use this. Okay. Really long shot. Okay. I'm so lucky he goes to this guy now. Because this guy is really good. And she's like useless. Why didn't she attack? Strange. Use 1 willpower to run away. Boom. Marks the prey. I hope she attacks. Yes, she does. Okay, we broke 3 damage. He will die. There's this guy. I forgot his name. Rook attacks. Now you will die. But you're renowned from him. Victory. Your renown grows. Everything else is trash. 3 renown from that. Lead. What's that? A dredge? Lead looks calm, but you can tell her heart is about to beat right out of your chest. It was. Let me see. Are you hurt? No. I'll be fine. Then a dredge attacked your car, and the ox bolted. It spilled most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures moving through trees, and you glance that direction. All that food. That's the last we're going to get before winter. What do we do? Don't run, let me think. Forget the supplies. If we heard we can gather them before more dredge appear, or you can think you can handle more of them. Let's get to the city, because taking more dredges will... I just want to finish this episode, so we just go. Okay, what are we even doing here? No clue, but we need to warn everyone out. Wow, what are others doing here? They have no clue. Good for them. Like that moment. That awkward moment, and you don't know where you go. Supplies. Supplies represent food and other goods used to keep everyone alive on the road. When supplies are gone, people will start to die of starvation. The more people are in caravans, the faster supplies will diminish. You can see how many days of supplies you can have left on the travel display on top of the screen. Most towns will have supplies to sell, as well as a few items. Okay, it's day 5, and we're going to die if we don't arrive in 1 day. But we will. So we arrived. It's going to be a long road.
I never expected to see the dredge with my own eyes. What happened in the north? Already we see more between the trees as we approach our home, and Alette grips my hand tight. We must find Ivor.
And we're still going. Okay, Ivor. This enormous warrior in question tower over the man in the training field. He squints as you approach. Already back? Hunt's master thought you'd be tomorrow. Dredge. Everywhere. Dredge? How did they get through Greyhorn? You have broken through the fort. The fighters nearby have stopped sparring. They gather around you. Damn it. They'll be here soon, if they're not already. You hear screams from the outskirts. People are running towards the Great Hall. Ivor turns one of the other boys in his group of fighters. I do. Take Alette to the Great Hall. Tell the chieftain what's happening. Just the two of you gather up as many people as you can. Come on, Alette. No, wait. I want to help. Go with the Jew, let them fight. Go with the Jew. Alette looks like she might protest, but scrolls and runs off to safety. Gods, Rook, don't start telling me I know what I'm doing. I know it's a stretch, but they bought it. What's the plan? Hold off any dredge we see until everyone's inside. We will figure it out. More shouts draw your attention to the same house stop a nearby hill. Actually, that might have been a terrible idea. But I'm going to end this episode here. It looks like a pretty good place as a cliffhanger. So, see you in the next episode. Peace out, YouTube.